If you are in the t-shirt business and you are working with HTV vinyl, you know how easy it makes the process when the design it's a one color design and a simple design. But what happens when a customer rejects a sample that you send them for a HTV process but wants the original colors? Well, you find an alternative, and that is why we love outsourcing DTF transfers, which we have been advertising a lot on this channel. And the more we do it, the more we love it, especially when everything is done in the comfort of your home. And that is exactly what we're going to talk about in today's episode on how you can start a t-shirt business from home outsourcing DTF transfers. So make sure you stick around, give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. All right, so today we're gonna be working, making t-shirts with DTF transfers, and we have done this process many times already, but this time it's the super color. That's a different type of DTF. Saul got those transfers, but the one he's actually turned around, Saul.
Oh, okay.
That's the one you're watching on the screen here. That's the one, the very first one that I tried. But this one, we're using the Super Color brand. And Saul is gonna try that on this polo, which the customer provided.
And this is actually mesh cotton. I did some research and it works perfectly fine. As you can see, we already have a sample here.
Yeah, you can tell, you can see the fabric type. We were kind of concerned that it was not gonna look right, but is that one ready, so?
Yeah, this one's ready, except that I'm missing a logo on the side, on the sleeve, but...
Yeah, you can see that they still make some patterns. I mean,
I'm very happy with the results.
But yeah, and I gotta say, whatever he got those shirts from, they're really nice quality. I really like it. Very fashion.
That's why we gotta be extra careful.
Yeah.
We have the small logos for the front. We need to place one on the front, the chest, one on the sleeve, and then the one on the back.
And I gotta say, since we started doing this, I really love it because you can see the table there. We used to set that one up whenever we did the HTV, because there were so many logos that we had to weed out. And look at Nacho. He doesn't have to work. He's just chilling on his cell phone there. We don't have to worry about the weed out. Yeah. And he's like, we're just watching Saul pretty much work. He's the only one working today.
Yeah, about time.
Yeah, about time we make him work. And I mean, just look at all the colors. I mean, layering one by one, that'll be a hustle, and that probably will take the whole day. So.
I'm gonna show you a picture of the logo, how it looked when I was planning on doing it the old way we used to do, like layering the vinyl. So that way you guys can see how much it changed once we decided to use this material, the DTF transfers.
So once again, all you need is a source to get your transfers and a heat press and what else? Energy,
money,
to work. Desire to make money.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, if you're liking this video, make sure you hit the like. And I also want to take the opportunity from the team, from the RDI team behind me, to thank you all this year, this whole year, your support, from your likes, your subscribes, those that got our memberships, whether it's the ASMR, the silver membership, the RDI gold membership, or the premium membership. We really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah. We're gonna start with the small front logo, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna insert the pillow. We're gonna be extra careful with this type of material, and then I'm gonna press it for a few seconds.
Yeah, that's why we recommend that you guys get all your equipment. We have some pillows on our website, and you can find them in our links below to the Teflon pillow.
And some of the tape, you can also get it through our website. And I'm gonna grab the small logo, and this is the placement. The little L has to be aligned with that fabric or that section.
Yeah, and the reason why we use the pillow, especially with color shirts like this one, is because you want a firm press, so that way the logo sticks on the garment perfectly. You don't want the customer to return, maybe something goes wrong. You want a firm pressure.
Now I'm gonna give it the full cycle. We're happy with the placement. This can be a hot peel, but I'm going to let it cool for a little bit. I'm gonna use another shirt to cool it off faster, and then I can start removing.
Yeah, we're also gonna place some small logos on the sleeves and one on the back too, the little ones that you see here.
I want you guys to look over here. I'm pressing for another like probably 10 seconds more. Now we're ready to apply the one on the back. I'm gonna repeat the same step. I'm gonna pre-press it for a few seconds, and then for this logo on the back, our customer gave us special instructions. I mean, we gotta make sure that it is centered, but also like from the neck or this section about 3 inches below. That's where we're gonna place it, because the customer told us that he wanted it like up a little bit higher. So I'm gonna make sure that it measures about 3 inches from there, and then I'm gonna measure to the sides.
And one of the reasons why you've been noticing a lot of videos for t-shirts is because during the winter, for us, it's what keeps the business going, because, you know, due to the weather, here we get snow and really cold weather, the decals kind of like slow down, and we we survive by selling a lot of hoodies, t-shirts, and all of that. So that's why I think if you have more options on your business, that's also great. But to be honest, we haven't used our vinyl cutter as much as we usually do, because since we've been outsourcing the transfers, faster way, I think.
Since the t-shirts they look expensive, taking my time to measure it. Now I'm gonna press it for the whole 15 seconds, and then afterwards press it for a few more seconds, like 10 more seconds. This is a small size, so I cannot wear it. I'm extra small.
You guys believe him?
I meant to say extra large. Now I need to put the logo on the side, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna try to leave a mark like where the center point is. That's why I need to press it for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna use that as a reference. I try to use that little line here, but it's not about the same distance, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Now I'm gonna use the tape, heat transfer tape. I only need 2 of them, and this is the center point of the logo, so I'm gonna place it about there. This is why I pressed it for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna make sure the height.
Yeah, you can see the little line that he made when he pressed,
and it has to be about 2 inches like the orange color, and I think it looks good about there. And this is the reason I'm using the tape. As you can see, it's not completely flat, and I didn't want the logo to move around once we close the heat press. That's why I strongly recommend that you guys get yourself some tape. Especially with this small logo, I gotta make sure that it is not too hot. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit because of the small letters. I don't want any of them to come off. Let's start removing the tape first. I can reuse the tape. That's another thing about this tape.
I mean, I want you to take a look at the small letters, like the details here. There's no way we could have done that with a vinyl cutter this small. So.
And I also want to mention about the placement of the logo. That's exactly where we agreed with the customer. He gave us an idea where he wanted the logos.
Now we're gonna do a different color one. And I noticed Saul added an outline. Now I see why, because when you add the outline, it works with any background. So.
And I'm just letting it cool down a little bit. It says you can peel it off right away, but I usually wait a few seconds.
That looks nice.
And there it is, guys. That's how simple it is to start a t-shirt business from home on 2025. So if you haven't started one yet and you are thinking about it, make sure you do some more research on how you can start a t-shirt business from home. There are many ways. You can start with a vinyl cutter, or just using transfers by outsourcing, or either by making them yourself. So I invite you guys to subscribe to our channel and check out other videos. This is it for this episode. We really appreciate you guys, and thank you very much for all your support this year. Happy New Year, and we will see you next year.